everyone, it's Creeping Gaming here, and today I am going to show you on how to build a better assault build. So this first part here will be about the skill build set. There will be two other parts, including what armor you should preferably use, and also the guns that you should use, which is probably, the third part will probably be pretty obvious, but you know, I might as well do video to that anyway. So this will be the first part of how to build the best assault possible, or at least in your opinion, but in the right way. So first, let's get started into our skills. Well, the skills of the assault. So honestly, the assault is the hardest to build because it has so many important skills, unlike to the medic, which really doesn't have that much, maybe like one or two, compared to assault, which has a lot. The assault is mainly designed to deal lots of damage, with its skills like adrenaline rush to like move faster and shoot faster, killing spree to get that increased damage, critical shot, and also body armor expert and faster movement. The assault is also designed to be fast. So this video will hopefully help you understand on how to build the assault, or at least you can grasp the mechanics on how to build one. So let's get started by talking about each skill. So adrenaline rush is probably one of the main cores to have it at the best damage output, because it can also increase movement speed, shoot speed, and reload speed for a short time. So obviously this skill is definitely worth maxing out. And in the early game, well, it shouldn't be maxed out right away, but it should probably be the first skill to be maxed out. So now, faster movement is definitely going to be very important, because as an assault, you want to be able to avoid the zombies. Because as you know, you can't always tank forever, so you want to be very fast as well. So during the early game, adrenaline rush and also fast movement should be usually first two skills to be invested on. Also with stim shot, which can be a very good lifesaver. So, but only put 1 point on it because you don't need that much. Besides, the increase from level 0, because in this case, it's like how you see that the scales here are like gray, so this means this is level 0. From the transition from level 0 to 1 is much bigger from, let's say, from level 1 to 2, which is honestly a waste of skill points. And you don't want to put like 100% like to max it out, because you only just need it on 1, so it's not like you don't need it that high, but it still would be definitely a good lifesaver. So body armor expert is going to be very important during the end game, because it will definitely help you get higher resistances without using so many elite cores. That's if you're just like in like the level 90s and you have like black gear, but like not really, like you haven't really cored too much of your stuff, or you only have like red gear, but for your specific class. So body armor expert during the early game should not really be worth investing, well, until you get into like nightmare mode, because the zombies are so strong. So body armor expert should not be maxed out until like much later, but at the end game it's not going to be worth maxing out too much, because, well, you don't need as much points on it as, because let's say if you had you have the proper gear they needed and your armor is fully augmented, then fully cored and augmented, then obviously you won't need as much as points as you need to. But when you're like level 70s, 80s, then it's probably worth maxing out to get the much defense as possible. So this should probably definitely be a skill to max out, but not too early. As I stated, these two skills will definitely be quite important. Another skill, this is also a really good core skill for increased damage output. Killing spree. It is so good. All you have to do is kill 20 zombies, and then you have to, well, keep maintaining the effect by killing more zombies, but you can use this to do lots of damage to bosses and kill them notably quicker. So this is definitely a skill to be worth maxing out. Don't max it out early, because, well, don't invest it too early, because you won't encounter much zombies. But by the time you get into like, let's say, beyond nightmare mode, level 30s or level 40s, then this is definitely worth putting on to deal some extra damage. Now, critical shot versus deadly force. These two are pretty controversial, because deadly force increases your gun damage, your global gun damage by 1%. As for critical shot, it increases the chance per shot, and also the as you can see here, with the also increases the critical shot effect, like increased critical shot whenever it happens. So, which is obviously better? Well, I'm going to have to go with critical shot. Because, first of all, critical shot is really good. Because a critical shot is much better compared to, like, let's say, increased 1% output to, let's say, all of your total gun damage. But it's not going to be as good as let's say, like, the effect will be much better on critical shot rather than just deadly force. Because critical shot will be really, really good in order to, like, deal some extra awesome damage. It's best on guns that have, like, fast out, let's say, like, high damage output, but also have a really, really good firing rate. Like, it's also really good on snipers. Obviously, the best on snipers. So, honestly, it will be much better to put it on this rather than deadly force. And why is it good? Because obviously you can increase the critical shot chance and also the critical damage. Compared to deadly force, it's only 1%, and compared to critical shot, it increases the critical damage by plus 4% per each level. But honestly, it can be highly controversial. One might be better than the other. But obviously, critical shot is not really worth maxing out really early because, first of all, you want to focus more on, like, the main core skills like adrenaline rush, fast movement, body armor expert later on. So, critical shot should only be really invested on when you can, let's say, at the end game. So, when you get the proper build setup with their black armor and the guns you want to use, your black guns are fully cored, then you could definitely, like, respect, then obviously put critical shot into good use. So, well, that's all I have for now. That's what I really lots of know. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry this video was a little bit long, but it was just an explanation to know what I know. Comment down below if you have, like, say, like, any more tips for other people to help. If you have any questions, you guys can comment me down below. And, well, don't forget to subscribe to keep updated for more SCS4 tutorials and other videos, stuff like that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep updated videos. And as in the meantime, peace out. Hey guys, it's Creeping Gaming here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to keep on updated for more assault tutorials and how to make better. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be, like, very later on. But as in the meantime, thank you guys for your support and peace out.